Let me turn this down before they fucking block me. Because I had made a whole video once. But welcome to my channel. Come on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. You're doing good. You're up to 195. 195 is looking straight. So thank you, but I need y'all to continue to hit that because we want to try to get to at least 200. My goal is to eventually start going live and speaking to you live so I can answer questions live with you guys. I would love to do live videos. Oh, damn coat. Excuse me, y'all. It's all sweaty. My arms are all sweaty in it. Oh. So, ooh, it's heavy as hell. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, just got in and I have to share some news with you guys really briefly. We're going to go over something again that we've already been over, but I think that maybe a few people hadn't went back and saw the information or the videos that I put out. So I'm just going to reiterate one more time really quickly about my Dr. Tings experience. And I swore that I wouldn't talk about him anymore on my channel. Remember, guys? I said I don't want to mention his name anymore. I really mean that. So I'm going to do it one more time because two people has asked me, did I go get my surgery by him? But if you look at the few, maybe 3 videos back, maybe 4, you'll see it's labeled Dr. Ting Consultation, second consultation, something like that. And you'll see that I absolutely am not going to go back to him. So to sum it up really quick, whoever didn't get to see it, Dr. Ting, in my opinion, is known as the butcher. The butcher, the baker, and the motherfucking candlestick maker. Dr. Ting, what he does to some of these beautiful young women, it should be a crime. It literally should be a crime. It's a sin. It's horrible. The botchery of it all. Beautiful girls, too. But they, thank God they have other options to get corrections. But yeah, if it wasn't for one woman, I think she's here in New York. I'm not sure. But at least if it wasn't for her, sending me messages about Dr. Ting's work, because she had went to him and she feels that he botched her as well. And I agree with her. So I brought it to his attention because she had sent me the link to Real Self. So if you guys are interested in going to Dr. Ting, that is your prerogative. That is your choice, of course. That is not mine. You can go to Real Self and put in his name and you can see his work from prior unhappy clients. You can see his work. They're actually posting his pictures. They're pictures of their vaginas, of what he did. So, which I was very happy about because I thought it was just I had never been on Real Self looking for him. I researched him in other ways, through word of mouth, talking to my girlfriends who had been to him and that were satisfied with his work. Some weren't, but everybody that I talked to had one thing in common. They went to him, they all went back for revisions. More than once. That's just not called for. I'm sorry. No. 1 and 2, maybe 3 revisions on your vagina. What are you doing to these girls? What are you doing? So if it wasn't for her telling me, warning me about his work, I wouldn't have never switched. So I took that information and I took it over to Dr. Ting for my second consultation, and he was very rude. He was very pompous. He was very arrogant. He had a nonchalant type of attitude. He got defensive. All of these things, all of these emotions that I'm naming, all of these descriptions of him that I'm naming is exactly what he showed me that he was very defensive. I said, Dr. Ting, I said, well, don't be angry with me. I said, because I'm a patient and I'm just inquiring because you're going to be working on me. And he was like, yeah, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the girls, and I'm mad at her for not coming back to me. I said, well, Dr. Ting, hold up. Wait. You mad at her? All she did was come to you, lay on the table. You did all the rest. She did nothing wrong. So he goes, well, yeah, but see, this is why I don't even check real self, he says. Bitch, what? That's your answer? You don't go on real self. Like, how dare you come back with that? So I said, whoa. Okay. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, this is my time to exit right now. Because his assistant, his money-hungry assistant, Elsa, is standing right there, egging him on like he can't speak for himself. Yeah, Cajun. I mean, yeah, that's what happens sometimes, Sometimes, they're very swollen. Swelling is expected, girl. This is not swelling. This is 3 years later. What are you talking about? And he goes, well, yeah, 3 years ago, surgery wasn't, it's expected for things to go like that. I said, no. 3 years ago, you were very famous. You were in the beginning stages of being very famous for doing celebrities and this and that, and I Am Jazz and Emily, or Ellie. Emily, I think her name is, on YouTube, another Caucasian girl. So people were like random, and then, having Love and Hip Hop joke. What is her name? The girl that came in there pretending she wanted to have surgery. I forget her. I don't know her name. Black girl, trans woman. But that was a joke. It was just he wanted the celebrity status. In my opinion, he goes for the celebrity status, but he doesn't actually represent his work well. I'm sorry. Yeah, in my opinion, your work is shit. So I told him, I said, listen, I'm concerned about the aesthetics. I'm concerned about depth. I'm concerned about, and I told him the things that I was concerned about. He says, oh, yeah, I'm going to make sure everything is okay. I mean, there are women on there that are complaining about how their clitoris hood is infused with the labia minora, the inner lips. And I'm like, whoa. That's unacceptable, you guys. That's unacceptable. Shit like that is unacceptable. I'm sorry. It's horrible. What he did to these women is horrible. And I feel so bad. And there's nothing that I can do but just tell y'all the truth. My job is to basically tell you the truth of what was passed on to me. And so I'm not going to hide it. But do your research really well if you plan on going to him. So, long story short, because I don't want to tell this story again. I don't want to talk about him anymore. Long story short, initially, when I first got back up here, I went to NYU and I went to see Rachel Blumont, but her list for people was so long. Her waiting list was so long. They told me a year and a half, maybe. That's what she says. It could be longer because the list is really long. And this is what they said at the time. So I was so desperate, guys, and that's the thing. Please don't be so desperate that you will settle like I did. You know what I mean? I settled and I said, you know what? Oh, well, here's Dr. Ting. There's a second option. And the second option isn't always so great, especially if you're thinking in a desperate state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is like, but I want to have this done. I want this thing off of me. And that's how bad I want it gone. Like, it shouldn't be there as far as I'm concerned. And I've been feeling like this for a very, 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 very long time. I've been doing my research since 1996, and I started doing my research on Dr. Broussard in Canada. Now his son takes over his work because he's too old, his practice. Dr. Marcy Bowers in Colorado. Those are the two people that I started researching in 1996. I'll never forget. I had these. They used to have these. Internet wasn't really popping like that, so you had to call them, and they'll send you packets, envelopes, manila envelopes in the mail with pictures and information about the surgery and forms to fill out if you really want to go through with it and everything. Yeah, and I got all that stuff. So I know I've been doing this, researching this for a very long time. I know exactly what I need to do. I know everything about the surgery. The problem is finding the right surgeon. So I don't want women to be so desperate that they just settle for Dr. Ting. Do your research first. So I'm going to NYU, Dr. Rachel Blubon. I decided after that visit with Dr. Ting, and when he looked me in my face, this is what made me exit stage left. When he said, he looked at me straight in my face and goes, well, Kajin, what do you think I should do? What? What happened? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do? Being sarcastic. I said, I don't know. So I got sarcastic back with him, and I said, well, I don't know, Dr. T. What do you think I think you should do? Why don't you ask your assistant, Elsa? Elsa turns to him and goes, well, I don't think you should address her. I think you should. Talking about Elise. She says that she told Dr. T that he shouldn't address Elise. I said, that's not what we're talking about. I just got in and I'm doing my YouTube video. No, that's because I just got in about an hour ago. And okay. Okay, so, sorry about that, guys. That's my cousin Aubrey, who was supposed to be here yesterday on Christmas to bring me food. But anyway, he's coming now, which I already ate, y'all. Me and my friend had pizza. Now, Aubrey. Anywho, where was I, guys? I'm so sorry. NYU, Elsa. Elsa says to him, well, don't address Elise. Don't even, say nothing to her about it, or don't address her on real self, is what she meant. And I said, that's your answer? I said, how about he starts, practicing his work, his craft, and tighten it up. He goes, well, it's been better since 3 years. And he pulls open his phone and starts showing me pictures that still didn't look too great, in my opinion, of these other girls. All of them were of a lighter skin complexion. I don't know what that's about. It seems like with the darker skinned women, he really botches them up. I'm not saying that he doesn't botch up the lighter skinned women, but I know for a fact I've seen some botchery on the black women. So after he said, what do you think I should do? I was like, okay, I'll grab my purse, put it on the shoulder, put my coat on. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be back, is what I said. I never came back. When it was time for me to go for my pre-surgical exam, they called me and it was like, your pre-surgical exam is tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I'm not coming. Cancel me. She said, oh, cancel you and reschedule? I said, no, cancel me for good. She says, oh, okay. Then the next day, Dr. Ting's assistant, Elsa, calls me. She says, K-Jean. I said, yeah. She says, hey, well, I'm going through the paperwork here, and I got a message from, a notification from the pre-surgical exam, blood work place, and they said that you didn't show up and that you canceled. I said, absolutely. Oh, okay, so you canceling the surgery altogether? And I said, yes. She didn't ask why. I think she knew why after that visit, honey. There was no way I was going to let that man touch me after that. You got smart ass attitude. You're getting mad, getting defensive, and your work is shit. Like, really. You should be nice as hell to me or anybody. I wasn't going to go back anyway after I saw what he had did, but I just wanted to see for himself, like, are you serious? You really doing this to the girls? Like, this is what you're doing? And I was showing him the pictures. And then I showed him and said, go on Real Self yourself and see what they're saying about you. You should check this out. You should be aware of what people really think about your work. Stop living in this delusional mind state, like you thinking that, oh, my work is great and I'm superior. Yeah, no. So, all right, so that's all, guys. I don't want to talk about Dr. Ting ever again. I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day today. Met up with a friend in Manhattan. I didn't want to stay in, and I damn sure wasn't going to wait around for somebody to bring me anything. So I got my ass dressed. My friend called me, and we hung out, and we had pizza. And it was a beautiful day here in Manhattan today. It was a beautiful day in New York, period, y'all. We had a beautiful day. It was pretty warm. It's like 50-something degrees, which is surprising because we've been having shitty weather. But I expect the rest of this week to be nasty, and I will be doing outreach as well. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I still have to do my outreach. I still have to work. I still have to get things done regardless. The homeless people are still out there. So, but I love you guys. That's it. No more questions about Dr. Ting. Everything you need to know is in the videos. I don't, hide anything from you guys. I tell you the truth. If you want to know anything about Rachel Bluebond, I am scheduled for 3 surgeries over there, you guys. I'm scheduled for facial femme by Dr. Eduardo Rodriguez. I've done my consultation with him. I've gotten my letters. That's nothing though, because by the time you think you're finished when you do consultation and you give all the doctors, the surgeons, all the letters. No, I gave them all the letters. Three different surgeries, 9 different letters. Okay, and 3 different consultations. I did it all. Thought I was finished. That's in the videos as well. You'll see my videos about my visits to NYU. I saw Dr. Rachel Bluebond for my vaginoplasty. So that visit went well. It was quick. It was really quick. I still have more questions, but I'll get to those. I saw Dr. Eduardo Rodriguez for facial femme. He looked at my face and I told him my opinion of my problem areas. Oh, and I also saw Rachel, and I'm also already scheduled, you guys, for surgery. In April 19th, I'm having my boobs done. Finally getting my boobs done. She wants to go large because we discussed going large when I first went to her. But after I started heavily into my outreach and the work that it requires for me, the physical labor that it requires me to do, and I'm walking around with a duffel bag of stuff. Oh no, I'm not carrying these big old jugs with those clothes and cosmetics and things. No. So I asked her to go a little smaller. Because we discussed double D's. And I don't think I want to be a double D now. I think I need to be like a D. That's it. So everything is already set. I'll talk about this in detail more. I'm getting ready to get off the phone because my cousin's about to bring some food or whatever. And I gotta meet him back downstairs. I gotta go back downstairs. So where was I, guys? So when you do the consultations and when you do all the letters, and it's a pain in the ass getting all those letters from your doctors because they don't really want to be bothered. They know that the girls are looking for the surgeries and the guys are looking for the surgeries, the trans men. And I don't know, they just seem to give a hard time giving the letters. Like, they take forever. The staff, that is. Because you need one from a psychiatrist, they need one from a social worker, they need one from your medical provider. That's the hassle. But even after that's done, now I still have to do, just for my boobs, for a boob job with NYU. They do too much over there, though. They really do. They want me to go back 2 more times. One, to see this nurse practitioner twice. Nathan, I forget his last name. They want me to come there to get an education on my boobs. I don't need that. Then they want me to come back for pre-surgical. And you have to also get a letter, a clearance letter from your doctor, which I have not gotten that yet because it's too soon. You have to get a clearance letter from your doctor, your medical provider, and then the letters that you've given to them that are now outdated have to be updated. So you have to get your doctors, these physicians and these everybody that you went to, you have to get them to update the letters. Pain in the fucking ass. It took them 6 weeks just to get the letters. You know? Anyway, gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button for me, guys. Please hit that subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe, hit the subscribe, and hit the like button for me. For everybody that has been watching and not hitting the like button, it's time to start. I mean, not hitting the subscribe. You might as well hit the subscribe because I'm pretty sure you're returning to see my videos. So just hit the subscribe button, child, so you can get the notifications when you don't even have to hit the notification button. Just hit the subscribe button for me. Okay? It's very important. Thank you. My goal is to talk to you guys live, so the more subscribers I get, the faster I can start talking to you live. Share the videos. I love you. My name is Kajeen. Stop by my pages, on my outreach pages on Instagram and on Facebook, which is Kajeen's Outreach for the Homeless. I love you. Mwah. Hit the subscribe. Love you, love you, love you. Gotta go.